reading from desktop, I don't know what happened. It's very fast.
Really amazing.
I really like it.
Yeah.
High-speed ports, lots of them.
Yes. Okay, so today we're back with another router content, and this is the RT-BE88U. What is so special about this BE88U is Wi-Fi 7.
Yes, correct. Wi-Fi 7. So it's a new standard. It got finalized like early this year. So currently all devices, new devices with Wi-Fi 7 is using the official standard. So in this router alone, I mean, there are quite a lot of fancy features other than Wi-Fi 7. So we'll go through that
We
first.
should start with the exterior of this thing.
Yes.
So first of all, the router is quite big. Quite bigger than what I expected initially.
Kind of necessary because you do need quite a lot of airflow.
Yeah, because one of the main reasons is look at all the ports in the back.
The ports are fantastic.
Like you have two of them, the LAN ports is for WAN. So one is 10 gigabits, the other one is 2.5 gigabits.
Yes.
And then when you mention about 10 gigabits, they have two options for you. You can choose either to use the Ethernet or use the SFP+, which is a adapter like expandable kind of connector. And then you have like in total 4 of them are 2.5 gigabits, and then the rest of the 4 is like 1 gigabits.
Yes,
that
very
is
good.
A lot of Ethernet ports.
Good.
So in terms of the antenna counts, 4 of them.
Yes,
it's not like the spider with like 8 antennas.
I'm
also
not sure what's the
too sure the power range and everything else. The most important thing about this router, like I said, is the Wi-Fi 7. I did not test. You tested.
I tested, but I think we should take a look at the interface a bit.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes. So we can see here the interface is like any other ASUS routers. Of course, there are some changes.
Yeah, I mean, if you're used to their routers, this interface just feels like home.
Yeah, feels just like home. The interface here is slightly different. Okay. So Smart Connect, if you aggregate 2.4 and 5 GHz, it will automatically detect which band is the best for you. So as you know, 5 GHz, you get better bandwidth, but then you don't have that much range compared to 2.4.
The coverage.
Yeah, so it's like two of them serving two opposite purposes.
Yes.
But if you realize, Wi-Fi 7 should have another 6 GHz band, but it is not present on this router.
Yeah, this router right now do not support 6 GHz.
So as we can see here, usually routers you can disable older Wi-Fi protocols, but it is not present here. So what we have to do is head into another new tab called Professional. Then from here, you can enable or disable Wi-Fi 7
mode
on either 2.4 or 5 GHz separate. Yeah. So you got more control.
Yeah, this is really fine-tuning in terms of it's very important because just now we tried to test all of those protocols. I mean, this actually saves our life.
Yeah, it can make us be more precise with our testing.
Especially those who want to have a better control on their network setup.
Correct.
Then all of these should be very useful.
Yes. Then another one called MLO, which is the multi-link operation. It combines whatever Wi-Fi bands you have into one and treat it as one single entity. So you break the file into different bands, send over.
Yeah, that is in short, it is basically to increase the stability, connectivity of your devices. Because the real life usage is that you don't know the users how are they going to place the router at their home. And then where are they going to use their devices? So the Guest Network Pro is something new for this because I'm using the AX86U and we don't have this segment. Yeah, so this page is basically like a fine-tuned control for your Wi-Fi networks or your networks. You can define from here, like you mentioned, IoT, Guest Portal.
Yeah, Guest Portal is like the export Wi-Fi you mentioned.
Yeah, it's like the business kind of network stuff.
So it's the same type of feature. So Guest Network, this is for you to open for your guests. This is even better. I mean, you can select how many times you want it to open and then for how long.
For how long, yes.
IoT network, so you create one special network for all your IoT devices.
Yes, because we all know IoTs, they can be very picky on your bandwidth and everything else.
And also they have a lot of devices. They will overload your amount of devices connected. So it's better to separate them.
Yeah, separate them. So another thing very important on the ASUS router is their security.
Mhm.
Just like what we have previously mentioned about the AI protection on ASUS is actually a collaboration between the ASUS and Trend Micro to protect your home network. So basically, they have like all the let's say the basic stuff like a router security assessment, whereby they can screen through a list of items that, for example, you are using a very weak password, you didn't change your password, or all of those configuration, like even your Wi-Fi.
Using default password.
Yeah, using a default password, you're not changing your password.
Yeah.
So all of this, they will list it out so that you can actually improve. A lot of people, they just don't do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is important if you set it up yourself, because imagine if you're in a cafe, you use this router, anyone can go in front of your router and
then-
look at the password.
Yes.
Because it's stuck here.
Because the default password is always stick as a sticker beneath the router itself. So all of this is part of the security. That's why you have this security assessment. On top of that, they also have various other security options like malicious sites blocking. All of these are powered by Trend Micro, whereby they have their own database to do all the protection from there on. And the most important part is this is subscription free.
So it is gonna be a real-time scanning. You are protected no matter what website you visit in real time if you connect to this router.
Yes, at least you have a layer of protection in front of the device.
Yes, this is different from firewall.
Yes, it's different.
Yes.
So now the most important part, which is the difference from Wi-Fi 6 to Wi-Fi 7.
Yes, that is the most important.
We have a desktop connected
Yes.
to the router.
Yes, I'm using 2.5 gigabit Ethernet on that desktop, so I am not limited by whatever write speed or read speed.
Yes.
Because I'm copying to an SSD also.
Yes.
And then the router is connected to this laptop.
Wirelessly.
Yes,
Wi-Fi.
wirelessly through Wi-Fi 7 and Wi-Fi 6. Remember, we can disable it in the interface.
Yes.
So I did 5 GHz and 2.4 GHz. For Wi-Fi 7, laptop to desktop, I can get like around 67 megabytes per second average. Reading from desktop, I don't know what happened, it's very fast, 180 megabytes per second average.
Okay, from the result, we can clearly see that the Wi-Fi 7 is, like you mentioned, 10% faster than Wi-Fi 6 right now. And since that we cannot really test the 6 gigahertz
Yes.
option right now, so we're gonna leave it in maybe in the future for maybe another router, higher end option that we can test the 6 gigahertz.
Yes.
So the RT-BE88U, number one most interesting part is all the ports available. This is really amazing.
I really like it.
Yeah.
High-speed ports, lots of them.
Yes. Number two is the slightly upgraded the system internally. That means we get the advanced network configuration.
Yes, a lot more features.
And then on top of that, you get the AI protection.
Yes.
And I believe as well as all those VPNs support as well.
Yeah, they have the VPN here. The Guest Network Pro, you can also set up VPN here. They have the VPN network.
Yes.
So it's also, how do you say this? They have some pre-configured settings for you.
Yeah. Like VPN Fusion is basically you can use multiple VPN services and then assign different VPN services to different clients.
Yes.
So it doesn't really affect your original network. Some of your device you still can connect without using VPN.
Yes.
So this is like the
more fine-tuning.
Yeah, the fine-tuning part of it.
Yeah, they really give you a lot of fine-tuning.
Yeah, a lot of controls.
Options.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much cover up our first look, hands-on and testing on this RT-BE88U,
Yes.
the Wi-Fi 7 router from ASUS.
If we have the price and purchase links, we'll leave it down in the description for you.
For now, we still don't know the official ones.
Yes.
I believe they should announce very soon.